Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain you about search layouts, what it consists of, and adding process of fields in search layout in Salesforce. So let's jump to the topic and discuss about search layouts in Salesforce. In Salesforce, the search layout is used to arrangement of the fields, buttons, and other elements on the search result page when the searches are performed by the user on the Salesforce platform. The search layout is also needed for customizing the user experience and make sure that the user can easily find the applicable records. The fields that display for user in search results, lookup dialogs, search filter fields, and recent record list on the tab home pages are arranged or customized by the search layouts. When the user click on the lookup dialog or the related list, the result for the new relationship only shown the record name by default. For adding the more fields of these related lists and lookup dialogs, the administrator need to add the fields from the search layouts. The search layout in Salesforce consists of all these. Search result. The search result begins from searching for a record on the left sidebar or an advanced search. Next one is lookup dialog. The lookup dialog result begins from clicking next to a lookup field on an added page. The next is lookup phone dialog. The lookup phone dialog result begins from clicking next to a lookup field with a phone data type on an added page. Next is object tab. The object tab is defined as a tab in which the list of related records that comes up on the home page of the tab and in a related list on the another object detail page. The next is object list view. This is used to describe the buttons that are shown on the list view page for an object. And the next is search filter fields. The search filter fields is used when the filter can be applied to search results. Now move ahead and discuss how to add fields in search layouts in Salesforce Classic. Because the search layout will work on the Salesforce Classic, not all of its functionality will work in Salesforce Lightning. So I am going to show the result in Classic and I am tell you what works in Lightning. So let's move to our org. So this is my classic org. As you know, when we log into the Salesforce account, our Salesforce Lightning version is open. For moving to the Salesforce Classic account, we click on the profile picture that is present on the right top corner of the Salesforce Lightning and then click on the profile picture. The drop down list is open. After clicking on the profile picture, we can see that the drop down list will open. Inside this list, there is an option switch to Salesforce Classic version. Click on this option and our Salesforce Classic version is open. Now under this Salesforce Classic, we can see there is a username present. Click on the drop down arrow of the username and the drop down list is open, and under this list we can see that there is a setup option. Click on this setup option. Our setup page is open. Now enter the accounts in the quick find box and now scroll to the bottom of the page, and here we can see that the account drop down list is open, and under this list we can see that there is a search layout option. Click on this option and the account search layout page is open. We can see lots of layouts are present. Let's look at them one by one. So click on the account object that is present on the navbar. Click on this object and we can see that the account record page is open, and under this page we can see that lots of records are present. Let's say if I go to the parent account. For this, click on the new button and click on the continue, and our account edit new account page is open, and we click on the parent account lookup icon, and under this icon I am only able to see the account name. But here with account name, we want to see the account number, account file type. For this, we again go to the search layout option, and you can see that the search layout is present under the account object detail section. There is a one thing called a lookup dialog. You can see that there is a lookup dialog, and add the field which you want over there. So click on the added button. Now here we add the fields from the available field and add it to the selected field, and here we are added the account number. Now scroll to the bottom and click on the account number and add it to the selected field, and after that add the account side. Now search the account side. This is the account side. and add it to the selected field, and then we want to add the type and then add it to the selected field, and hit the save button. After adding all the fields, now again go to the account object and refresh the page and click on the lookup icon of the parent account, and now this time we can see that account name field is also added with the account number, account size and type. With a lookup dialog, we can actually edit the fields or we can actually control the fields which will be available on the particular dialog. Now let's talk about lookup font dialog. Now edit the lookup font dialog, and this can edit the field and add some field over here, but these fields are visible when we are using a console application where we get the lookup search icon after the font field. I will not be able to show you the effect of it when we create a console application or something like that. You can add the field that should be present with it and you ready to go. In the search layout, most of the item what we do is we select with the field will be available over the place, and here we select the account side and add it to the selected field, and after that we add the type and add it to the selected field, and we also want to add the account number and add it to the selected field, and then hit the save button. Now next we talk about the search filter fields. Now click on the edit button. Where I go a search, the search is based on a particular field, only not all the field. Like we are searching gen point, here we are typing the gen and hit enter, and the account name field and this record is coming up because the account name is a gen point. So if I want to modify the fields over here, I go to the search layout. So then go to the search layout again, and here you can see that the count search filter field page is open. First of all, if I want to set the field based on the which the field search should happen, I can select the field from the available field and add the field to the selected field. Like that, we firstly add the account name and add it to the selected field, and then add the account size, add it to the selected field, and then we want to add the account number and then add it to the selected field, and then add the type and add it to the selected field and hit the save button. And we also want to add the field which will be available over there. So for this we click on the search result and click on the edit. Now we want to add the account number from the available fields and add it to the selected field, and after that we want to add the contact from the available field and then add it to the selected field, search the contact, and here is our contact and we add it to the selected field, and then we want to add the account size, select the account size from the available field and add it to the selected field, and then hit the save button. Here is our save button, hit the save button. Now again search the gen point in the search box, hit enter, and here now this time we can see all the fields are related to the gen point account name. So what is the difference between the search filter field and the search result? The fields that comes as a title like account name, account number, contact and account size, and the search are based on the search results, and the search filter fields are basically the fields which the search will happen, like which are there in the search filter field. Onto those fields only the search will happen, not on all the fields. Now there is a tab layout which is account tab. When we hit the account tab, after hitting the account tab, the account name is coming up over here, but we want to see more things. How we can do that? So go back to our search layout page. You can see there is account tab. Click on the edit, the account tab that is present under the search layout, and we can add the fields like we can add account size from the available field to the selected field, and then we can add the billing city and add it to the selected field, and after adding the billing city we want to add the phone from available field to the selected field, and after adding this and hit the save button. Now again go to the account record page. Now refresh this page, and after refreshing we can see that all the added fields are now coming over here. Now you can see that there is a account list view layout. Now the list view does not control the field, it controls the buttons which will be available onto the list view. For moving to the list view, we go to the account tab first, and over there we can see that there is a all account option. Click on this option and hit go. You can see that the list view is shown when we can see many records at once. That is what is a list view. And the button comes over is a new button, account information and the Salesforce help. If we want to remove new account button over here, how can we do that? With the help of this list view. So go back to our search layout page. Now click on the edit account list view. Now we want to uncheck the new button checkbox because we do not want the new account button over here. So uncheck the new checkbox and hit on save button. Now again go back to the account list view page and refresh this page. After refreshing this page, you can see that our new account button is removed, and we want to see that the new account button is removed. If I want button to be back, and again click on the list view added button, go to the search layout page and click on the account list view and then check the new checkbox and click on the save button. Now again go back to the account page and now again refresh this page and you can see that the new account button is come back. Now move forward and discuss about how to add fields in search layouts in Salesforce Lightning. So let's move to our org. This is our classic org. For moving to the Lightning org, click on the switch to Salesforce Lightning Experience and we move to our Salesforce Lightning org. Here we can edit the fields that comes as a title. So for this, firstly click on the gear icon. And under this gear icon, there are two options. First one is setup and the another one is service setup. Click on the setup option. Our setup page is open. Under this setup page, two tabs are present. First one is home tab and the another one is object manager tab. Click on the object manager tab. Under this object manager tab, lots of objects are present, but we want to select the account object that is already present at the top. The account page is open and under this account page, we can see that the detail related to the account, and on the left side there is a detail section and under this section we can see that there is a search layout option. Click on this option. The search layout page is open and under this page we can see that there is a default layout. Click on the drop down arrow of the default layout and the drop down list is open. Under this list there is an edit button. Click on the edit and the account search result page is open. Now we want to add the field which should be available over there and we want to add the account search result page is open. Now we want to add the field which should be available over there and we can add the account number. Now search the account number and add it to the selected field. This is the account number. Click on that and add it to the selected field. After that, we want to add the contact. Search the contact and add it to the selected field. Select the contact and add it to the selected field. And after that, we want to select the account side. Click on the account side and add it to the selected field. After adding the fields, now hit the save button. Now go to the account record page. Now search the gen point in the search box and hit enter. And here we can see that all the fields related to the gen point with the account name is shown. So we can see that only search result is the one which actually has impact on the Lightning experience. So with this, we have come to the end of the video session. We will see you in the next video.